Hi. Um, I got a request to talk a little bit about my personal experience um, around, probably particularly around Holy Instant, and I think just in general. And I'm really grateful for the request that actually helped me to hone into what is actually asked for or called upon in the mind. So yeah, we'll see what comes out today. One thing I think is probably the most recent experience and insight I've been having is that you probably noticed that I haven't really been doing a lot of videos and teachings, retreats lately, and part of it is because I got pulled into a big project to make a documentary movie. But another thing that has been happening for me is that the teaching with words doesn't really give me the same kind of freshness and inspiration like it has before anymore. I noticed myself, I could speak the words, I could speak all the concepts and metaphysics, but something in me felt that's not it anymore for me, and something else is called for, and I didn't know what it was. So I felt to step back from it and wait until the true spark, inspiration, or activation comes back in. And that felt very much like a letting go of what I thought I can do, what I thought I probably was pretty good at. And yeah, sitting in a space where suddenly feeling like I'm wondering what is left in me to give, what is left in me to offer. Because that has been something that I have been giving and offering to the world, ever since I started this journey. There are so many insights that I have gained, and I share them. And yeah, that definitely helped me to question, what is really true, what is that I'm here for. And of course I'm here for awakening and healing, but that experience pushed me to a place where there is a real vacuum that, especially when my movie project doesn't flow or come together as quickly as I would want, and there's like a block, artistic block for me as well. No real inspiration and inspirational idea flows through. And when both of these things that I'm supposed to be, I consider myself to be doing and focus on, stop at the same time, that is a moment where there were doubt thought coming up around, what is there left in me, and what is there left in me to give, because this journey is very much about giving. I find a lot of satisfaction in that, and not only that, the experience that has taught me over the years is that in giving I receive, and I don't receive from other people, I receive from my own giving. So I guess when the moment of doubt came upon my mind, I turned to Jesus in my mind, because those thoughts are very, very much like a self-attack and unworthiness feeling, and I just turned to Jesus to give me something true that I can grab on in my mind, instead of keep falling down to the feeling like there's nothing left in me to give to myself or anyone. Then Jesus told me in my mind that just because that you seem to consider yourself in this position that you got nothing left, and it doesn't mean that you got no love or support left in you to give to others. And even though everybody else seem to be in a better place, that they don't really need anything from you, you have nothing really gonna give to them that may seem of value to them, doesn't mean they don't need your love or don't need your support. And that was really, really powerful for me. That really lifted me up straight away. With that thought came to my mind, and I felt uplifted straight away. And from that point on, I actually never really I've never really bought into the doubt thoughts again, the self-pity, the self-victimization and unworthiness again around this thing. So I just accepted that all that I have left to offer is completely formless. It doesn't look like this, it doesn't look like that. It is internal things, and I have the love and the support to give, even if they don't know it, even if there is nothing tangible that comes out. And that feels very real to me, because in experience I feel I can do that, and I do that, and that fulfills me. Actually reminds me of another thing that Jesus said in the Course, which I love it so much, because over times, like I spend a lot of time with people, and especially like in joining with people one-on-one and hear them talk through their issues. And I remember years ago I was wondering, like, what do I need to do to offer in those kind of situations? Do I need to say the right thing, or what is that Jesus asked me to do? And I read somewhere in the Course that he said, all that you need to give is undivided attention to your brother. And I thought, I have attention. That's something I know I have, and I can give the undivided attention to my brother when I'm with him or her. And that just gives me a tremendous amount of relief to know that I don't need to do anything. I don't need to figure out how to help. I don't need to figure out how to be in a situation. And now it becomes even more prominent at this period of time, because it seems like nothing else is there, and truly is like an internal. Everything becomes internal, and nobody else would notice or see, but that is that is very, very real for me. And when I know that I love someone, I feel very strong. I feel I can offer the strength. I actually can say things very directly. I know I can say things that I know that maybe it's not what they want to hear, because the love behind it, because the strength that is inside to, and the desire to support truly, in true empathy. So that feels extremely fulfilling. And you probably notice I want to talk about healing is in the instant, because that is truly I apply every time when there is any kind of seeming problem, external problem shows up in my mind. That's the only thing I apply anymore, and it becomes extremely simplified, so simplified that I feel like I actually don't need to talk so much to people around problems, or there is a desire to seek external support. There is no external support that is needed, because I want things to be healed in this instant, and the desire is strong, and the thing is, method is there, and the key is to be willing to apply it without exception. And so yeah, I think that's all that's coming to me right now about my personal journey. This is the most recent part of the journey, and there are like a lot in the past along the way, but it doesn't come to mind as fresh memories or fresh insights anymore. So, but regardless, thank you for the request, and thank you for asking for another opportunity to join with you. See you next time.